Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Valerie Mendez, also known as La Latina Barber. I'm here with my model Andy today, and I'm going to be doing a haircut tutorial for JRL. I'm going to be using my Fresh Fade 1040s, my Fresh Fade 1090s, and my Fresh Fade 1050s. So hopefully you guys can learn a few things, and also maybe we'll have some fun along the way, so stay tuned. So what I'm going to be doing today is we're going to do a high to mid drop skin fade with a comb over style on top. So what I've already done is parted his hair on the left side. In order to part his hair, I used a little bit of product to go ahead and make that part more defined without using clips. This is something that I personally prefer to use over clips because it helps keep my section neat and clean so I have an easy space to work with. So first I'm going to go ahead and use my Fresh Fade 1090 with my one guard closed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a lot of this bulk off because he has very coarse, thick hair. So I'm going up a little bit higher than a medium. And what I'm doing is dropping it down. So what I'm essentially doing is just kind of creating a first guide by taking out a lot of that bulk first. Alright, so now that I've taken out a lot of the bulk, I'm going to go ahead and use my Fresh Fade 1040 with my fade blade. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to close it, and I'm going to go ahead and make my skin guide. So what I'm doing while I'm making this skin guide is as I get to where I want it to be, where I want my guide to be, I'm flicking out just slightly to not create a harsh line. That way it makes it easier to blend out when I finish my skin blade. So I'm going to take my Fresh Fade 1090 again with my one guard, only this time I'm going to open it. So I'm going to go up almost an inch, creating that next section. All the way around. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and clean up the section where the skin is with my 1050. So now I'm gonna use the 1090 with my half guard, and I'm gonna use it closed. And I'm gonna create my other guide, going about halfway. So when you're cutting your client's hair, don't be afraid to bend their ear over, so that way you can get to where you need to cut. So now that I went in with my half guard closed, I'm gonna go ahead and open it up and go ahead and take out that second line. which fades into the 1. I'm going to go ahead and take my 0 guard, closed, and start to take that skin line out. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to start to take this skin line out. I'm going to take my Fresh Fade 1090 with my fade blade, open, and I'm going to use that flicking motion or scooping motion, whatever you want to call it. Again, moving my client's ear out of the way. Now what you want to remember is to be careful to not go too high. Because if you move it higher, then you move your whole fade higher. Okay. So now I'm going to use my Fresh Fade 1040 with my 1.5 guard open, creating that second guide. Remember not to go up too high. Then I'm going to close it and take out that line from the 1 going into the 1.5. So now what I'm going to do is clipper over comb, and I'm going to use that technique to take all of this bulk out and blend it with what I've done so far. So what you want to do is take your comb, and I like to bring it out just a little bit, resting the edge of the comb on his scalp, and whatever comes out of the comb is what you cut. So now that I've gone ahead and faded the left side, I'm gonna go over to the right side and start blending what hair he has hanging over. So all of this right here, all this weight is gonna go ahead and get cut off so that way it blends nicer, whether he wears it more to the side or whether he's gonna wear it more towards the back. So to have his hair blend a little bit nicer in the back, I'm still going to use the clipper over comb technique. And just kind of going through it slowly, just going little by little, just only cutting off a little bit at a time. So now I'm going to start taking some of the length off of the top. So with my 1040, I'm going to do a little bit of texturizing. So I like to go through a little bit by sections. went ahead and finished his high to a drop, say medium. Went ahead and styled everything, and I think it came out pretty good. Using my Fresh Fade 1040s, Fresh Fade 1090s, and my Fresh Fade 1050s. And to finish off with styling, I did use Hunter 1114 Fiber Gum and Matte Clay. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this haircut tutorial that I've done for JRL. Be sure to head over to my YouTube channel to check out not only this video, but other videos that I have at La Latina Barber.
Don't forget to subscribe, guys.
Bye.